was saying as far he was saying about the situation with his folk, about thinking like, damn, this is where they move us from to get to. Yeah. Try to live in the same situation like with me and my kids. I want to move away from here and get them down. After everything happened, my son got killed and all that. So my other boys, they getting them age and they in the shit. At Columbia, you going to Columbia, flat shoulder. So my wife like, look, we moving to the country. Simple as that. And they worse than the cities. Cause they trying to prove that they not in Malibu. Yeah. They're not Malibu won't want it. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to prove, and it's here. You know what I'm saying? They ain't grasping it because the image and the culture and what they seeing from the rappers, TV, and everything else, how they thinking life supposed to be, when in the reality of it is what you make out of it for yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I say, but the entrepreneurship and everything, man, it's forced on us, but it's good because you can manage and do what you want to do with your business. Yeah. And how you doing your business, because you calling me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it helps. Cause like you say, you filling out application. You might catch. Yeah, you might not. You know what I'm saying? I might change a number on my Social Security, ride it out till I can get my pocket right, till they catch up with me. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Be strong with them. Yeah.
In my time, like even to this day, like I was raised off being, you have to always remain coachable. I think part of my trauma though is I don't like authority.
Yeah.
I don't like nobody telling me what to do or how to do what not to do. Yeah, what I can't do or things like that. That's part of my problem. So I have to figure it out for me, because I know I'm not the same man that I used to be, but freedom of time is priceless, and you still not gonna tell me, hey, look, you better go over there and do that at this age. I'm gonna lose my job.
Yeah.
Right
Basically,
then, I'm losing my job. I've been through that, so I think that's part of my trauma, and it's even a trauma that I have. Communicating sometimes with my kids. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like
trying to be firm but not offensive.
Yeah, and it's all about tone and delivery, especially with them girls. Especially with them girls, they check me so much, man. I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed, but they check me so much and they humble me, because a lot of times my response could be more out of aggression. Yeah. But I also got to be conscious who I'm talking to, and they let it be known then and there. It ain't no pressure. So it's like, you know what? I can't even say that.
Let me ask you this: have you ever? Because there's a certain amount of aggression or aggressiveness that you have to maintain while you on that side. Was there ever a time upon release that you had to check yourself and be like, besides interacting with children, because this is our blood, so that's gonna, but out in public, where you caught yourself like, damn, I ain't that asshole no more. I'm not locked up no more. I ain't gotta move like this.
Yeah, definitely. Plenty of time, even when it come to doing business. I was told on several occasions, uh, I'm not approachable.
Yeah.
So, coming out with that scowl, that unit.
Yeah.
Now I look at people. Now I look at people and laugh when I see their face balled up or they.
Like, I see that trouble.
Dave P.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't that serious? And who wants to do business with somebody like that?
You don't. It's on you. First of all, I want to thank both of y'all have rented moonwalks from me on several occasions, bro. So I know that you practicing what you preach, but for y'all didn't have to rent from me. You could have rented from me. Like, y'all saw out and patronize my entity, and I was able to pay my bills and feed my children. So I appreciate that. Um, I too had a situation where I had to draw that line because entrepreneurship is different, and straight shit is different. Lil Tim, being home, I'm delivering in his neighborhood to somebody, but I don't deliver when it rain outside. So one of the dudes over there, he was like, we just started going back and forth. My earlier years, now my approach is totally different. And he was just like, such. I was like, bro, we don't deliver when it rain. Come on, insurance don't cover. If your kid get hurt while it rain, I got to pay for that shit, bro. I can't deliver when it rain. Then he say, pull up, pussy ass moonwalk, man. He talking crazy. First thing I do, I call Lil Tim. I say, hey, man, one of your neighbors, man, sound like he want to go in the backyard and play around a little bit, man. I'm all for that, man. I had that just did about 50 push-ups too. I'm like, yeah, I'm all for that. That's what he want to do. He want to go back there and play around a little bit. All right, let's do that. Lil Tim called back. He said, "No, B, he don't want to play around. He don't want to wrestle. They ain't with none of that. They on some more shit." I said, "Damn." I said, this ain't that. This ain't that. And I had to approach it from this a business right here. I'm licensed. I pay my taxes. I'm legal. This is like Walmart. Man, ain't nobody getting no one at Walmart. Go ahead, going to jail. You going to jail.
Right there.
This a bit. Then I'm too easy to catch up with. I got my phone on the back of a big red truck. All you got to do to fuck with me is call me and order a moonwalk. Nigga, I got to show up. I'm too vulnerable. I'm too vulnerable. I'm too vulnerable. So my approach is a tad bit different. It's pistols all around. I'm a licensed carrier. I got a party. See what I'm saying? And I used to wear my pistol right as soon as I got that pistol license, bro. Nigga, I got a pistol for every outfit. Long johns and pistols. Nigga, I got all types of shit. I'm talking about ignorant shit, bro. I was dick close from buying a flamethrower, my nigga. I ain't doing shit. But then what I started doing, I always keep my pistol right here. Then at some point in time, I started putting it inside. And then as I evolved, I said, shit, bro, if I got to have my pistol together, I don't need to be there. I don't need to be there. This ain't something I want to do. So there is an evolution, bro. But I bring that up because I want to speak to when you came home, you had a support system. Who was that support system, and how detrimental was that to your success upon release?
Well, I had a support system. Like I said, my dad, a couple years, he started working for the people. We started, bought into the franchise, cleaning and all that. But I was still trying to figure it out because when plan A didn't work, plan B, I was really just stuck on plan A and plan B.
Yeah.
And then just think about it, knowing now that the plans I had, you got to take the economy and situation, what's going on, this and that. This might not be what's happening. Right. But I got a foolproof 5-year plan I done laid out. So, like I said, the sports center, but I was still venturing out, and eventually, it got to the point where I just had to just focus on home, my kids. Let that be my focal point. And, and like my dad said, you treat your wife better, your life be better.
You gotta start Texas Slim next year.
He said, you treat your wife better, the life be better. So, and then my wife had to go sit down for a minute. For down there about a year. She had to go sit down for about a year. I just came home for doing 6 months. And she got to go. And I'm with the kids, so, it was like, it was rough, but, I had major support, family, the whole Alto family. Anybody from Alto, niggas came through. They came through. And that what got me through. But it was a good experience though. For me to be there for, as the seeing what single mom go through. A lifetime. Even though it's 9 months, but you got some the daddy don't never show up. Don't have no support system. So just being in that situation, just being there it meant a lot, and it made me be more aware and thankful of them having a mother, having the help, boy. Cause from being a kid to getting out raising kids,
Totally different ball game.